Hello everyone, it's Charlotte here. Come on in, welcome to my home. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. So what I did, well I should say what I didn't do is clean my mess up. As you can see, we still have to finish this little CD. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that, if I'm going to hinge it, if I'm going to... I was thinking that I might just want to hinge this and instead of attaching it to the other side, just have it be a flip out. So I am still thinking about that. We did this yesterday, and to be honest with you, I went on and I did my index card, so I'm kind of back again all over the place. What I did is I added this piece of Russian paper here and this stamp up there, and I'm thinking I'm going to maybe add a label or two, and we still need to do something with the back here. I think I want to be able to journal on the back, and then we need a tag for this CD pocket, and I've got these tags here we need to finish just by doing something with the back, and then they are going to go in here. So this has to be done. This has to be done, and even though I have these, I pulled out my Artymaze had given us in the kit. There's 4 of these banners, and so I pulled out, I cut 2 this morning, and I just made these little paper clips. Here is one, and here is the other one, and I don't know that this is done. I think I might want something here. I just don't know what yet. So I thought we might go ahead and play with these paper clips, and let me show you what I did. You probably already have made paper clips, and so you know the process, but just in case, for those of you that don't, let's create them. So I went ahead and I need to cut these out. So here we will have a total of 4 paper clips for this journal, and I think that's right. Okay, so we need to back these, and it really, you don't want to waste your time backing these with anything special because you're not going to see it. So I think if I have enough, I think I can just go ahead and back it with this. So let's do that. Let me get out this paper towel and my glue. The reason that we are backing this is just because we want just a little bit more thickness than what we have. That is the only thing, the only reason that I'm doing that. Usually when I do banners, I usually create tucks. Like for instance, I would put this on, I would make it more sturdy and put this on the side of the journal page. I say for instance like that, and you would use this as a tuck. That's typically what I would do, but I decided to try something different. So we're doing paper clips, and I hope everyone is doing really well. My grandson and my husband are downstairs. He's tutoring our grandson in math. Today they're doing their homework, so if you hear anything, that is what that's going to be. And I promise you, the next video I will have this desk cleaned up. I was amazed at how many of you in the comments said you create like I do. And I guess I'm not that surprised, because when you just get busy, you don't worry about the mess so much. And I'm not in my craft room a pick up as I go person. Okay, so this is the base. Now, what's going to happen is we are going to take our paper clips, and because I have, well, I just tied something off of that one. This one, I put a couple little dangles, and because I want to be able to do that on these, and I like to have the long part going over whatever it is instead of the smaller part. So we are going to adhere this, keeping part of this paper clip up above so that we can have something dangling off of it. And so what I do, I don't use glue because I don't trust it. I take Tyvek tape, and I got this on Amazon. It's called Tyvek tape. And we're gonna glue this to the paper clip, and then we will put a piece of file folder backing on the back of it. This I just used black cardstock because I had black cardstock. So we're going to peel this off because it does have a backing. It's just like sticky tape. So here's the sticky part. So we're going to get this where we want it. Go ahead and get this up here like that. And then we're going to stick this on. And that's going to depend on how much you want showing. I think that is good. And then we're just going to press this tape down. Just use my fingernail and being gentle because you don't want to tear the tape. And we'll cut the excess off. And you can see I wasn't straight at all. So here's one, and we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to peel this. Maybe. There's just a tiny, tiny bit that hangs over, so it really shouldn't be hard to get that apart. And you don't have to have Tyvek tape. You can use score tape. You could use masking tape. I like Tyvek tape. I don't trust glue. I just don't trust that the paper clip isn't going to fall out. And I wouldn't want that to happen. So we're going to trim this. Just like that. And then we are going to take whatever we're going to back this with. And I happen to have a piece of file folder. And what we're going to do is glue this on here like this. Now, if I had used something stronger, you can't see the paper clip. You can kind of make out the paper clip with this, so I would recommend, if you do this, maybe back it with a piece of cardstock because it's just heavier, and then you won't run the risk of being able to see your paper clip on the right side, because in the light you can see it. If that doesn't bother you, then go for it. It's not going to be a big deal. It doesn't bother me, and if it really did, I could cover it with a piece of lace or something like that. So there's going to be that one, and yes, we do have to glue it down. I just wanted to get this cut. See how you can see that paper clip right there? We're going to have to find a way to cover that up. And I do have some Artymaze butterflies. They are not from this kit, but they are Artymaze, so I think they'd be okay to use. Okay, so I am going to be using my Fabrifix, and what I'm going to do is take this off and apply my glue. Just like that. And then very carefully, we're going to slip this back on. And it goes on pretty easily because the glue is slippery. And then you want to make sure that you hold it for just a couple seconds so that it has a chance to adhere. This is a great project to do with scraps. You can make a template of a banner. You don't have to have an actual banner. So I think that's probably pretty good. Now we're going to do the same thing with this one. And then you can be thinking about if you want to add a charm, ribbons, lace, whatever you might want to do to the front of your banner. We'll slide this on there. Maybe. There we go. So slide that up there. Adjust it. We're a little bit off center there, but it isn't going to matter. I think I might, because you can really see the paper clip on this one, I think I will put a butterfly on here to do a little distressing first. I think we look pretty good. I'm not going to worry too much about that because the distressing is going to take care of that. Okay. So it's amazing how you can have such a mess and know where things are. And I think I'm going to just soften these little corners just like that. this distressed and do the same with the other one. And I'm going to soften these corners as well. It's too late to round them. Could round them by hand, but if I don't get them even, that's going to bother me. So, okay, so we've got those. Now what are we going to do with them? Well, I have these butterflies here that I fussy cut it out this morning. And I might, let's see, I don't know how big we can go. Well, I could do that. I did not, of course I didn't. I did not bring any lace over here, I don't think. That would have been too easy if I had any lace, but I wonder what it might look like if I added a book page, or maybe instead of a butterfly, what if I added, I think this is way too big. What if I added, I think the tickets are too big. They're not going to work. Let me check this out. Just because it is Ferns and Mushrooms, let's just cut a little piece of this. I wouldn't need bigger than that. I thought for sure I had brought some lace over here, but I'm not seeing it. Of course, what can you see in this mess? That is not good, but I kind of just like the vintage look of this, and I don't know why. I am going to go ahead, I think I'm just going to put a piece of this on here like that. And like I said, I don't know why. I just want it there. And then we're going to put the butterfly on here. Just adds another element that I like. And then let's see. Yeah, that makes all the difference in the world. And then I might add some, yeah, let's do that. And of course, I'm thinking I might add some eyelash trim, but do I have it right here? No, I don't. I gotta get my stuff together. This is what happens when I wing it. I don't have everything that I need. So if I add, I was just looking at this thinking threads would have been really cool under here, but if I add eyelash trim, that'll be really cute. So I'm happy with that. So now the question is, what are we gonna do with the other one? Okay, well, if I can get this in my glue bottle, we will be a success. There we go. We're not going in for whatever reason. I know, who wants to come on and just watch somebody stick a pin in a glue bottle, right? Okay, so then we've got this pretty piece here, and I am wondering, think it's too much the same, so I'm not gonna like that, but I kind of like the idea if we stuck a mushroom on here. Let's see. Let's just distress this a little bit because it's just too normal looking. And then what if we put this like that? Let's just do it. Let's just put that on there. Just like that. Let me hold that down for a second. Let's see if I can find. You probably are having trouble hearing me, and I apologize. It's because I know they're just right downstairs. Let's see what we have that's already fussy cutted. I think these are probably too big. Nope. I think that's just going to cover everything up. I've got this little guy, but that just doesn't do anything to anything. Okay, these aren't going to work, but I know there's another page of mushrooms. So what do you think, guys? Any of these? I think they're all maybe too. The only one that might work is this one. So let's try this little guy here. And before I go and just really cut him all out, let's just see if it's going to work. Or maybe we'll go for another butterfly. Now, I don't really care for that, so let's use a different butterfly. Here's one that's got a lot of purple. Ooh, that's pretty. Then we've got one that's got some orange. Let's try this. Hopefully I'm in frame. What do you think? It's between these two. What do you like? Do you like the blue one? Or let's go with the blue, and then we're gonna put a charm on here. So I'm gonna wish us luck with that, and we're gonna have to make a charm. So let's get him on here. I think like that's good. And I can come back and I can add string to this if I want threads to this. So let me get this on here and put that in there so I don't lose it. This has got the eyelash trim, and this one has a charm. So that's these two. Get that out of here. Okay, so if we do eyelash trim, let's see what I've got. Of course, I didn't grab my eyelash trim, and let's see, well, that doesn't look bad, does it? It's yellow, it's pink, it's colorful. Let's go ahead and just tie some of this on here. Texture, color, movement. See what this looks like. Get this in there. Okay, so let's just do a knot. Well, that didn't work out very well. Boy, okay, hold on to it. There we go. and another. And sometimes with this, I find you really have to just put a little dab of glue. So that's really cute. See how it wants to come untied? Usually I will just put a little dab of glue on there, and it keeps it from wanting to untie itself. And then this glue is going to dry clear, so you're not going to see it. So we've got that. That's really cute. All right, and then for this one, let's do a charm. Let's see if I've got a charm that I don't have to go on a hunt for. I've got beads. Let's open this box up here and see what I've got. If I have something small enough is the question. How about a tree of life? Well, I think that might be too big. And the tree of life. I really kind of like that, actually. Or this tree of life. Or we could do a handmade with love. I just don't seem to have anything out. Let's do a handmade with love. I think that probably is going to look the best. And then we need all sorts of stuff. We need a ring. Let's see, not that one. I think that's too small. I'll go with a larger one right there. And then we need one of these guys. And we need beads. So I'm going to play with what I've got out here. So let's see, do I have anything blue? Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you understand what I'm doing. What do we have? I've got this blue. So put that on. I don't think that'll be too big. And what is this? How about this? And maybe just another blue. Like that. You see that? Yes, let's try this and hope that this is gonna work. So then what we're gonna do is wrap this around itself to create something for it to hang from. A hoop. Mind you, I'm not a jewelry maker. Never been a jewelry maker. So I know I'm probably doing it wrong, but this is how I do it. And it works, believe it or not, it works. So now I have to cut this. And then I have to make sure that this is not sharp so it doesn't poke anybody. We want to make sure this is good. And then kind of straighten this out. And then keep our fingers crossed. That comes next, the keeping your fingers crossed. Okay, so then we need to open this up. And then we're going to put this on. We're going to put, this on. I think this needs to go on its own ring. Or if we don't put this little charm on its own ring, it's never going to sit straight. It is going to be towards the side, and that is not going to work. So it needs to go on its own little jump ring. So let's do that. Might as well do it right the first time. And I think this says the saying on both sides, so there's not a back and front, which makes it so much easier for me. Because invariably when I put something on, I get it, and then I put it wherever it's going. It's backwards. I don't know why that is, but it is. No matter what I do, it's backwards. Let's see, and I think I want this that way. And so then we're going to hang this. Nope, this way. And then we're going to close this off. Like that. And then we're going to see what this looks like. Oh, what do you think, guys? It's so cute. Look at that. It's so cute. Does it hide the butterfly? Kinda, but that's all right. It can go on that way too. So we made this, and I like that. We could put, we wanted to, I don't know if it would be too much. We put, let's try it. We can always take it off. Let's put a little bit of eyelash trim on here and see what happens. If it's too much stuff, I can take this off. Sometimes more is just always better. We put that down the other side or on the same side. Cute. Don't you think that's really cute? Let's see. Yeah, I think I like it all over on the same side. Cute, cute, but this does need just a little bit of glue. So we have done this ephemera. And let's look at the 4 that we have and see if we want to put a charm on the other one. Once again, I'm struggling. There we go. So we have this one, which is pretty plain, but I think it's good. I think it's good like that. I really don't think that it has to have anything else on it. So I'm going to leave this one. So we did this one, and we did this one, and it is pretty, that's pretty cute, cute, cute. And we did this, and I think this needs something. This has that. So I am going to see if I have any labels that I think it's going to have to be something small. don't know. I need to go find. I do have some, not that. I do have kind of some botanicals, which I think goes with the mushroom theme. I think they're too big. Let's see. But anything small. I'm gonna have to go. I've got some Tracy Fox labels. I think all of these are just, I don't remember whose labels these are. They're a little bit too big. Now I do have, okay, that's not gonna work. And I do have, let me see if I have anything in this. Got a little bit of Tim Holtz going on here amongst some other things. So maybe I have something in here that might work and we can call that done. That has absolutely nothing to do with mushrooms, but it's kind of cute. I think that stamp is way too big. Well, the kids next door are out in the pool, so you might hear that. Handle, ooh, I like that. Handle with care. That is cute. Okay, Charlotte, quit looking, and let's go with handle with care. There's a number 28. Let's check this out. So, you know, when you're creating, this is just kind of how it goes. I stuck that down like that. You can still read handle with care. And then if I put this number 28, let's do that. I like it. Why? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I do. So let's put it down. And then we're going to call these 4 paper clips done. I say that, but I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at that guy and thinking he needs something. And I wonder if I want to use that other little label so small now I don't see it. I know you guys are probably seeing it. I'm not, there we go. I'm thinking, because it's gonna go on the lace, let's use Fabri-Tac. Let's just use a tiny little spot, just a little dot of Fabri-Tac. Just like that. Make sure the 28 is right side up. And then we're going to put this right there. Oh yeah. And then let me hold this down like this just for a minute so that it grabs. And then I'm looking at this and it is so cute, but it needs something. It really does need something. So I'm wondering if I have just the smallest little butterfly. I think most of these were in blues. This has a lot of green going on. There really was no green in here to speak of. So let me look at that one, and if I don't like that, we may have to go back to the eyelash trim, and that's okay. So that's what this looks like, and that's pretty cute. I feel like it still needs a little something, but I think it's gonna do the trick. So this one here, let's see what works best. I think this, but you know what? I want some threads. So I am gonna grab some thread. Right here. Let's see how this does. Okay. Let's put a little bit of Fabrifix on here. Put our threads on here. Let's just make them messy. This is upholstery thread. Okay. Let me see. Get my butterfly. Let's get glue on this butterfly and get him down before that all wants to come up. Okay. Put that like that. Let me just hold this for a couple seconds here. This to me looks more finished. So we've got that there like that. What do you think? So there's 4 of our paper clips. Then we have, I have not decided yet what I'm going to do with this bag. If this bag is going to go on a hinge, I'm pretty sure it's going to go on a hinge, but either way, we have to do something with the back. So I had here yesterday some really pretty blue paper. To collage with. Here it is. So let's go ahead and put this down. And I want you to be able to see that this is a bag. Now here's a Cory scrap, and I am going to keep it. I'm gonna just have to get a big shoebox to put these scraps in, and we're gonna put that down like that. I think I want you to be able to journal on this. I think that would be the way to go. And I'm just about at the end of this glue stick. Hopefully we can get this done before I have to get a new one. It'd be nice to be able to journal on this. I mean, you can, if you have a black marker, you can journal on anything, really. That would be the idea. So I think let's see if this will work. That is too much white. Get rid of that. And let me get rid of this. Get this down. Like that. And yes, I have glue on everything. But how about then if we add we could do this so that this is a pocket, because this is a pocket. This really serves no purpose other than, you know, I might hinge something. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let me go ahead and finish this, and then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. And you can let me know in the comments what you think about what I am thinking. Let's go ahead and put is going to have glue all over it, just freezer paper, so it's great for getting dirty and then just changing it over. So we have that, and let's trim this off. And maybe putting a little bit more like that, so let's do that. Let's do this. Put this like that. I'm really liking this. Okay, here's my thoughts, and then I'm going to let you go, and we're going to resume this tomorrow. Well, I clean this mess up. So what I'm thinking is, I think I am going to create a pocket here. I I wasn't thinking that yesterday, but I think I'm going to create a pocket. I'm going to go through what I have. And I'm thinking, I've got a lot of pages here, but I can't see where anything is. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and create a pocket there. And you know what I do have? And I don't know if this is going to work, but I just thought about it. We have this ticket that we did yesterday. I could put this here. Kind of want to be able to see this. So what if we put the ticket here and had just a little pocket like that? That's cute, that's really cute, isn't it? So I think we're going to do that. Let's just do it because I like that. So let's do this. We're just going to take and put glue on the bottom, up the sides. This is how the brain is working. I want to see that Russian writing, and we're not really covering anything here. So that works. And I like that. And this then will go in there like that. And then on this side, I think we need to have maybe a belly band. That would be cute. Let's create a belly band for here. And then we can have a long tag in here. We can have a long tag in here. And then I'm thinking I could do a hinge and this folds over. And I think I will. I think I'm going to do a hinge on this. I still think I want to attach that to this through a hinge. We're going to attach these two together. But I think I want to put a hinge where something opens up. So tomorrow we are going to belly band this, hinge this together, and we are going to do these tags so that these two pieces will be completely done. Then I remember I showed you, so these two are to be continued. I remember I showed you yesterday this little guy that slides off and on right here. And then I went ahead and I took some of the fussy cutted mushrooms and put some Tim Holtz glaze on, and this can just go down in a little pocket. It wouldn't have fit in here. It's too thick and just a little bit too big, but it'll go down in a pocket somewhere in the journal. So that's cute. So guys, we did all right today. We didn't finish everything, but we did okay. So I will thank you so much for watching. And this is to be continued. Tomorrow this mess will be all cleaned up and we will start anew. And I will catch you then. So have a great night, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for supporting my channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.